name is Gloria Lipari, and I am a cardiovascular sonographer. I've been in medicine since 1985 and went back to school in 1996 for ultrasound. My main specialty is cardiac ultrasound, and I believe that is how I found my heart defect. I initially started having kind of some chest pain and shortness of breath, and so one of my coworkers, she took a look at my heart, and that's when they discovered I had a congenital heart defect that I never knew about and no one ever detected. So with that began my journey of getting healthy and trying to stay on top of this, but no matter what I did, it just seemed to progress, and I started having more shortness of breath and more swelling in my legs, and I noticed that probably at some point I was going to have heart surgery. I was running and doing marathons, had ran 3 half marathons and a marathon in a year, and at the last race I knew something had really changed. So I went and saw my cardiologist, and he saw that I had basically an aneurysm with a bicuspid aortic valve, and that is a valve that was congenitally abnormal. You normally should have 3 leaflets to your valve, and I only had 2. And because of that, it was making me have an aneurysm in the great vessel, which was the aorta. And that was leaking back in my heart, which was causing the swelling and the shortness of breath. I went back to see the cardiologist when I noticed I was having more shortness of breath. He said my aneurysm had gotten bigger. And because of that, I would be having surgery in the next 4 weeks. So I had my surgery, and it was very scary, and even though I am in this field and know a lot about it, I was definitely, scared for the outcome and didn't know what to expect, being a patient versus being on the treatment side. But it went fine, and I had my surgery, and it was super successful at KU Medical Center, and I felt grateful for their amazing care and help. The rehab was probably the most surprising for me, because I thought because I had been running, I would have this, great recovery and no problem, but I would say it took me a good year to actually get back to where I was. Well, I'm a very faithful person, and I believe that my religion helped me, and my faith and prayer above all, and also my family support and friend support was just amazing, and I had so many people help me through. So, and my daughter, she's everything to me, and I wanted to be healthy for her and make sure that I bounced back. Because of her, she was also my encouragement and my motivation. My company at Kansas City Internal Medicine Group were big supporters of the American Heart Association, and I was involved with that prior to my heart surgery. And then when I had my heart surgery, I thought this is definitely something that I want to become more involved with, because it was something that happened fairly quickly, and I want to make other people aware. And so it was a good organization to be involved with, so that I could tell my story and possibly help, even if it's just one person who has the same symptoms, they could actually be more aware of it. And so that's how I became a part of that. And then I also was a big contributor of the American Heart Association walk, and I had several people walk with me, and we raised a lot of money, for this cause, which I am very